guys, and welcome to another episode of Things That Make Me Feel Like a Dick. Today we're gonna delve into the subject of old people. I feel like a dick for thinking that old people are slow sometimes, but under the right circumstances, I don't care how old you are, you gotta get your ass in gear, brother. So I go to the store yesterday and I'm making my rounds through the aisles, picking up the essentials, things I know I'm gonna need. And there's an older woman in front of me at the deli, and she's got an entire handful of meat. This bitch has more meat in her hands right now than Justin Bieber has ever had in his mouth. Think about that for a minute. Yay! She had like 3 pounds of cold cuts, and I'm sitting here thinking, okay, she has to be close to finished by now. And this fucking bitch says, no, I need 3 more pounds. More pounds? 3 more pounds? More. You need 3 more. You already have about 14 pounds of fucking cold cuts in your hands. Goddamn. She says, I need 3 more pounds of salami and about 1.5 pounds of this cheese right here. It probably would have been faster if I just offered to go kill her a goddamn cow. So I figure, fuck it. I'm just gonna go to the rest of the aisles and get all the shit that I came here for, and then I'll come back and wait for this lady to clean out the entire meat department. I turn around and there's a younger guy standing right behind me. Couldn't have been more than 15 years old. The guy's standing right behind me in the aisle, scratching his furry meatballs right there in public, all by himself. I mean, I understand the need to scratch an itch, but be a little more subtle than just digging your fingers right in there in the middle of a grocery store. There are several techniques that, when applied correctly, are very effective in removing the itch from your man nuggets. Later on, I saw the old woman and the kid leaving together, and I thought to myself, yeah, good luck, you old bag. Now your grandkid's gonna go home and make a sandwich and bury his fucking gonad hand in your deli meat. So by now, because I've had to wait so long for Dolores Rockefeller and her dynamic duo-diddling grandson to get the fuck out of my way, I've gotten so hungry that I feel like I'm about to implode. So I calm down and I say to myself, let's just stop at Subway on the way home. You can satisfy your hunger there. Delicious. Because after being at work all afternoon and torturing myself with all this food I just bought, I needed sustenance right away before I purposely jerked my goddamn steering wheel into oncoming traffic because I'm so fucking hungry. Now the Subway that I go to is at a help wanted sign in the front window now for going on like 8 months. Everybody's clamoring to work at Subway.
But Michael, are you trying to tell me that you don't want this glorious, stupendous job creating sandwiches for the public?
And today, this day of all days, the day that I am ready to end lives to satisfy the hunger that I've built up over the last 8.5 hours. They have a new girl working. And there's a line, it's not too bad. There's one kid, another kid, and then a dad and his daughter. Pretty easy. That's what, 4 people? Shouldn't be too long, right?
That's what you think.
Wrong. I had to take a really close look at the sandwich artist to see if she knew what she was doing in order to calculate how fucking long I was going to be standing in this line.
And everyone knows when men get hungry, they become very ornery.
And don't even get me started on how they call it a sandwich artist. And I apologize if you've worked at Subway before, but you weren't making art. You were making future poop. I hate it when places try to glorify and glamorize the job by giving it some sort of stupid fucking name like sandwich artist. That's like telling a police officer who's being punished into doing traffic duty that he's not just doing traffic duty.
That he is a traffic control specialist. He is the delegator of traffic control. He is someone who will guide you through the streets of danger.
At first glance, it really looked like she knew what she was doing. But then I see it. The one thing that's going to make me lose my shit. The kid that's next in line has a piece of paper in his hand.
Danger! Danger! Beep, beep, beep. If that's not a red flag, I don't know what is.
It's a goddamn list, isn't it? And the nightmare continues. He starts ordering 3 subs. It's like the whole goddamn world wants me to have a hunger-induced breakdown. And then I realize that the kid behind him has a list too. And by the way, if you're going into a place like Subway or any other sort of establishment that pushes food out real quick like that, and you have a list in your hand and you didn't call ahead, you're a fucking asshole. You're an asshole. It's plain and simple. Everybody thinks it. This isn't a surprise party. I don't like surprises like that. I didn't come in here so I could stand behind you and watch you bust open a whole piñata of fucking subs on these sandwich artists. And even the guy behind me grabs a newspaper and sits down because he's waiting for the molasses midget behind the counter to figure out what the fuck she's doing. And I stand there and watch her gingerly place everything on the sandwich as if she's assembling a bomb full of acidic dog shit. I start to get a little irate, as you can tell.
Irate! I guess that's one way to put it.
Listen here. No one gives a flying fuck what the sandwich looks like. Put the shit on the bread, stick that fucker in the toaster, and move on to the next customer. Before I come back there in a fit of hunger-induced rage and end your goddamn life. So after about 15 minutes of standing there, she finally gets this kid's subs into the toaster. And I figure, like a fool, she's gonna use this time to get a head start on the next customer's sandwich, like most sandwich artists do. But no, she fucking stands there.
That's a spicy meatball!
She's standing there looking off into space like she's lost, like she has no fucking idea that she just got hired at Subway and spent a week in training. It doesn't help that this girl already had a personality behind the counter like a toilet bowl full of Jell-O. Brown Jell-O. Shit. A toilet bowl full of shit. Sometimes I get so angry it's like my internal monologue has multiple personality disorder.
I don't understand what's taking so long. I don't understand how you can be out there with the Ganesh and you're taking forever to put it together. I don't see how it could take you so long to put together a sandwich. You're just putting meat on bread. Holy crap.
Now I can imagine you're probably sitting there asking yourself very quietly, but Michael, how does this event make you feel like a dick? Let me tell you why. Because after standing in line in the same spot for almost a half an hour, I finally saw a glimmer of hope. The line started to move a little bit as she came to the end of the first child's food. And then she went into the back room and left the entire goddamn line just standing there wondering what the hell she was doing. But the fact that the management put this poor girl by herself on a Friday night at dinner time absolutely blew my mind. So I told the guy behind me to enjoy his wait, and I walked right out of that fucking store and said very boisterously, "What a wonderful idea! Put the new girl by herself on a Friday evening. Absolutely spectacular." Needless to say, I'm pretty sure that the new girl probably heard what I said. I probably made that poor girl feel awful. And I felt like a dick. I did. Absolutely blew my mind. Ah! But the fact that the management at this store put this poor girl by herself. But the fact that the management at this store put the man, that's a tongue twister right there. Really?
You guys hear that? That's the fire signal. What it really means is it's noon.
Hey everybody, my name is MikePitcher, and today let's play Fuck This Game.